I have seen many videos about people's opinions on Roman Reigns. Now, some of them are true, they have like legit points, and some of them, I don't know, I don't necessarily buy. For me, in my opinion, and this is just coming from me, it's not his move sets. Even though, let's be real, you can't put anybody away with a Superman punch or a spear unless you're Goldberg or Rhino, or possibly Edge. They're the only three individuals, in my opinion, that can take someone down with the and completely cold and knock them out with a spear. Not Roman. But honestly, there's a lot that's going against him. And it's nothing against the man. From what I'm hearing, the guy has a John Cena type work ethic. He is very nice. He's a family man and he gets along with everybody behind the scenes, which is great. But I don't like his character. I don't like how his character is being booked, let alone being pushed. Now, when it comes to booking, people are saying, I've actually just saw a video, I think it was Dave Metzer. He actually was talking about how Roman Reigns was being booked towards WrestleMania. And some of the opinions that some of the things he said I actually did agree with. But one thing that when it comes to him being cheered in Philadelphia, it was because everyone was expecting him to react. He had zero feeling, zero emotion leading on up to this point. He was facing impossible odds. That's the time when they actually did set him up correctly, and it was around TLC. And he actually did snap. And everyone liked the fact that he did snap, that he had some feeling, that he had a reason to be angry. That's why people started to cheer him in Philadelphia. Then it was that Raw, I believe it was a Raw after, that week after, that's when he got the title. But the biggest thing, in my opinion, that ruined Roman Reigns' push was the Royal Rumble. The one reason why a lot of people stayed tuned to Royal Rumble was to see 30 men go up against one guy for the title, for that matter. To see whether or not Roman Reigns was going to go out like a soldier or be a gladiator and knock everyone out, or at least get halfway there and have a very realistic battle. That's why people stayed tuned to the Royal Rumble to see how he was going to pan out. But the biggest thing, the biggest mistake that they made, and I do believe this was probably Vince's idea, I don't know, but that's just my opinion, how having the League of Nations come out and take him out to where he was gone 25 minutes in the match. Because I know that AJ Styles got eliminated in 23 minutes and Roman Reigns got taken out 2 minutes after AJ Styles left. So honestly, having him gone for 25 minutes not only does diminish the power that or the momentum that you have for his character, it makes him look weak and it makes him look corporate. And honestly, it made his push even worse. And yes, in the very end, he got eliminated for Triple H to take over and Triple H being a part of his feud. But honestly, it doesn't make his character look strong at all. And the worst part of it is, this guy was gone half the time when he got beaten up on Raw. And yeah, everybody saw the squib that was being passed by Byron Saxton, and that ruined it too. But I will say this. Everyone was practically holding Roman Reigns up. They were holding him up like Atlas holds the world up for this entire feud leading on up to WrestleMania. He barely did anything but lift a finger. And when it comes to his push was very, very quickly. Very, very quick. He went from being a tag team champion when he was with the Shield, and then he ended up skipping all the other mid-card belts to get to the World Heavyweight title. But the thing is that I know that I'm skipping around here, but Roman Reigns really does need a lot of work. Number one, he doesn't really have a lot of chemistry with with the people he performs with in the ring. If they have a lackluster performance or if something happens to them, he does not know how to capitalize on that and make the match still decent. He actually is confused. For the main event match, when Triple H was as slow as molasses, seeing how he really couldn't keep up with Roman didn't know how to balance that out. Every person who has been in the WWE for a while would get some kind of idea to how to make the match better. That's how Chris Jericho made that completely ridiculous monstrosity of a match with Fandango look somewhat decent. He at least tried to make him look good. But Roman still needs a little work on that. The guy is completely green when it comes to promos. He has no emotion. He has no feeling. He has no drive when he speaks. He needs a little bit of work. Not to mention, from what I've heard, when he was out with an injury, they actually put him in acting classes to improve his promo work. and he's still bad. That's a problem. The thing is that the same thing happened with Ryback. They pushed Ryback way too quickly. They had him fight amateur guys. They had him fight smaller guys. And they had him fight the mid card. Then from the mid card, it went up to the main guys. But it was so quick of a squash match that you really didn't see exactly what Ryback could do. These matches lasted less than a minute. And it was like on and on and on and on. So you reached the mid card matches. It was probably maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But either or, you didn't really see what this guy can do. The same thing with Roman. He's being protected so much by corporate that it's making him look weak without them knowing. And since they're trying to still push him as a babyface, and he was booed at WrestleMania 32, and I was there, he was booed. The fact is that their best bet is to turn him heel. Because not only will the people, and Stone Cold actually said this in a podcast, the people will have fun with it. They would just like to boo him. This is what they should do. They should turn Roman Reigns heel. There's a lot going against him. He's incredibly green in the ring, as well as his promo work. Even though Vince is protecting him, he's actually making him weaker. This might be a turnaround for him. The fact of the matter is, everyone is looking for a representative of themselves. That's the reason why the WWE loves Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns so much. Well, not WWE, the WWE Universe. They like Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan so much because they actually do relate to him, and they saw him struggle. They saw him get beat down, but they saw him pick himself back up. They actually booked him very well and did an incredible story. But Roman can't really tell a story because he's not in there long enough to actually tell a story, as well as the fact that he just doesn't know how to portray it well in the ring. I'm not saying that the guy is horrible. He is not. He actually has great amount of potential. The only problem is he is booked very badly, and they got to make up on that. Instead of continuing with the same momentum that they had before that really isn't working, they need to go left or right and figure out what would work. Because it's not Roman's fault that he's booked badly. He does need work like any other wrestler, but he has potential to improve. Right now, they do need to scale back and make him a heel. Make that belt that he has around his waist something valuable, and it'll make it even more valuable if they turn him heel. But guys, those are my thoughts on Roman Reigns. What's yours? Leave a comment in the comment section below or send a video response. I'm curious to see what y'all's thoughts on Roman Reigns. I know that most of them are going to be negative. I actually did a video on John Cena as well as Eva Marie. But with all the hype around Roman Reigns, I'm curious to see whether or not people actually do have legit reasons for hating him. Not just the same 5 moves of doom. I'm curious to hear whether it's like legit reasons why you don't like him and legit reasons why you do like him. I'm curious, but those are my thoughts on Roman Reigns. What are yours? Nation Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.